Probably shouldn't have done that.
It's not come through on here yet.
It will, don't worry.
There we are. There we go. It's overloaded there. Right. So podcast number 6. Wait there. There we go.
Number 6. What a great number.
I'm going to get it put into our Discord, as we do. Oh, look, it's even got it there. HoboKeef Podcasts. Oh, come say hello.
Did we not do 1 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Did we?
Yeah, we did, yeah. Yeah.
I was a bit unsure.
Yeah, because we didn't do last week's, did we?
No, that was on me.
Oh, no. There's what. Oh, wow. Wow, I like that screen. Might have to make that more wallpaper.
Hello, Kieran's chat. I see you.
Oh, hello. Let's get the message up there. Hello. What's I going to do? Swap this over.
Let me chill and relax, apparently.
Chill and relax.
Oh, fuck me. I'm almost getting a double chin there. That's never good. Can't you tell it's winter?
Right.
Rolls.
We're going to kick this week off with, obviously, it should be podcast number 7, but we had to postpone last week's one. So we're just going to kick off again with weekly gaming and up and coming. So would you like to go first, brother, or me?
Oh, I'll always allow you to.
Oh, just gotta, yeah, just gotta.
Just to remember there, we kind of got to cover 2 weeks of what you've been doing and...
Yeah. So, weekly gaming. Let's do this. Right. So, weekly gaming for me and last week. That's a good point, actually. Mention that. I'm trying to think now. Was it last week I started Cyberpunk or was it this week?
Last week.
Not too sure.
Yeah. Last week. Yeah, last week.
Yes, it was last week because Shelley had to set up the character, didn't she?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck she made you look like, but, you know, it wouldn't be so bad, but she kind of made it out it was me setting it up for you and then goes, no, you carry on.
So, yeah, it took me a bit to get into it, but I'm actually enjoying it now. And I didn't come to know when I typed in something I was looking for on Cyberpunk, cheating as I do, and then I came across relationships. So I think you've got to get a good grind in on the game for it to, to reach that. There's 4 people you can have a relationship with, 2 men and 2 women. One of each only likes the same sex, so lesbian and gay, which I thought was pretty cool. But I've had a look and it can take over, what is it now? It's over 3 segments for it. You're looking over a good 10 hours just to make a relationship, which I was really fancy on doing. But to be honest, I'll leave that bit.
Just put a gun to the head and just like bang.
Yeah.
That's the end of that one. That's the week gaming.
So yeah, that was all last week, and it was a hard one because it was about halfway through last week. I was really debating on whether to just pull the game and forget it and just kind of limp through until the next game that I really want to play. But I've persevered with it. It's worked, and I'm actually enjoying it. So hopefully squeeze in a little bit of that between now and the weekend.
Hopefully finish it because I don't like it.
It's one of for me. I'm trying to figure out where it's going. What are we going to do? The story doesn't seem to hook. Jackie died. I thought, okay, it might be some sort of vendetta. But then Johnny Silverhand, I don't know what he's doing, what his part in the game is, apart from that he was a terrorist. It's a bit, it's all a bit muddled up. There's no
No real
straightforward.
base to it.
No. So I think it could be better story-wise, definitely story-wise. But the game, it does have potential. It really does. It just needs a few rebuffs here and there. Their controls are completely backwards to any other game. Hence, would that be so they're just putting their own stamp on a game that's very similar to GTA and all that sort of stuff? But I have to agree with the brother there. The sooner I get it finished, the better. What about for you for weekly gaming, brother?
I've kind of gone off playing, didn't I?
Yeah.
So regardless of actual gaming, like I've had a pretty rough week. Well, I'll say week. It's been 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, basically, I've had like so much going on, as you know.
Yeah.
So I just kind of gave up on the actual playing. As we keep saying, it's family first, and I had to be a dad more than anything. So that was what I did.
Yeah.
Um,
Needs must.
that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you say, it always comes first, family first. And like you say, we had something quite interesting for last week. But yet again, it, like you say, it's family first, and no matter what. But no, hopefully it's up and here for yourself now, and get some weekly gaming in. You know what I mean?
Well, to be honest, I nearly cancelled today.
Oh.
I actually thought it was going that way, honestly. And that would have been a very late cancel on you. But
Yeah, but yet again, it's an understandable situation. It's something that we obviously have a very good communication between us. But if it ever did come to that, I would be the one that would let people know, and there's no need to apologise for it. But it's one of them. I've just realised that there you froze.
Has it? You're fine on mine.
I'm fine here as well. She causing trouble again. Is it because I never highlighted this? Ding! Oh, blood
Blood trail, hey?
Kapow! Yeah. So back to where we were.
I noticed you don't have your ring light today as well.
I do. It's in front of me.
It don't. You're looking quite bright red, actually.
I've
You're
not long
almost
had a shower,
glowing.
that's why.
Say that again.
I've just had a shower, extra fresh.
It looks more like you had a suntan.
No, I've took her advice. I've got the ring light a lot further away, a lot further back than what
There
it
you are. I
normally
can
is.
see it now.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
fine.
I can hardly talk when I'm like Johnny Two-Face or something. Mine's because the light's over there, not
Yeah.
nothing else.
Yeah.
There you go.
Up and coming. I want you to take this one because
I'll take the start, obviously.
it's just because something you just yeah.
Basically, I was watching some Modern Warfare 3.
Oh shit!
We love trouble, really. Yeah, I was watching Modern Warfare 3 trailers.
Yeah.
And I watched some of the gameplay released. And almost the first gameplay I get to see, there's 5 out of 8 players in the lobby that have hacked it already.
For real?
Guy just walks in and shoots someone straight through his riot shield, and according to the thing, the guy killed himself. So it basically it showed you the audio afterwards that he then speaks to him and he's like, "Mate, what the fuck just happened?" And he said something, and he was like, "So you're basically saying you've got the hacks on it?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, don't you like get banned on a daily basis or something? He goes, I play a fresh account every day.
Oh man, the effort to do that.
And then he's like, all right, well, how much do you pay for him? He was like, oh, $40.
A time.
He only has to pay once because he keeps the hacks. It's just the account he changes.
Oh, bloody effort for that though.
And then he was like, you do know there's 5 of us in here that have all got the same hacks. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, 5 of us in this lobby are all cheating. And it's just the way this guy's so casually talking about it on the thing. And I was just like, mate, Modern Warfare has 0 fucking chance.
In that
Call of Duty in general just doesn't. The game is so hacked to fuck that they really need to do something about it. And they won't.
It's the beta's out for it this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I got to see some of the zombies.
I haven't seen the gameplay yet, the proper gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Mixed reactions on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll love it. Straight up. I mean, the one bit I seen there was quite a mass of zombies like running down, and you have to clear the area. Then you have to breach the door, go in the door, and it's basically like a nest inside the building. You have to take out the cysts around the building, and there's like special loot crate in there or something.
Oh, right, okay.
Grab the loot crate, and then it kind of cuts off, goes on to the next bit. The next bit, they're fighting this big-ass boss.
All right.
Which I was actually a little disappointed because the thing just kind of stands there while everyone wails it in the face. I'm kind of like, is he actually going to do anything, or like, is he just literally standing there doing nothing, or did someone do something that I didn't see, or you know what I mean? It literally just stands there and just goes, but it is like a giant like ball of fat or something.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one.
I'll have to watch the trailer to it. It's one I had saved on my web browser. I just haven't got around to watching it yet.
Well, I've seen someone doing some multiplayer with the sniper.
Yeah.
And them snipers are just ridiculous.
It's one of them already. I've seen that 5 maps they've brought back, isn't it?
I haven't actually looked at the maps yet.
Yeah, 5. And I think they're in the beta as well.
Like I say, I just seen this one guy with his sniper. And I think he has one shot that doesn't kill a guy. Literally one shot that actually doesn't one-shot kill him. And he's running around like he's got an SMG. You know, he's literally chasing people and everything, and I'm just like...
See, for me, you've got no life if you're doing that. Credit to you, yeah, but you obviously don't play no other game, and you obviously don't have a full-time fucking job.
I'd also say I'd hate to see you in a real war. But you could imagine half of these kids that play it that think snipers can quickscope like that.
Yeah.
But don't worry, mate, I've got this army. Jump out with a sniper, like.
Game looks.
Don't worry, I can get shot 6 times and I'm still alive.
Doesn't surprise me. People are cheating already. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? I've downloaded the beta. I'll have a go over it the weekend. I'll be honest, I'm not going to be streaming it because I just can't see the point in streaming it. It's only the beta and it's still trial. There's going to become errors, like you say.
That's why you're better off streaming it, in my opinion.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll see what game modes are on it first. And
I mean let's face it. We're going to abuse the hell out of that game.
Wow. Yeah.
Like verbally.
Yeah.
And it'll get to the point where we'll be like 6 months down the line. We're going to say that was fucked on the beta. How come they haven't updated it in any way?
Yeah, it's a good point. And see, it's something you can highlight as well, isn't it?
That's it. It's like...
Yeah. Moving past That.
Hold on. Upcoming games. I am planning my own game,
Yeah.
as you well know.
Yeah.
Might take me a little while because this shit's fucking backwards. I mean, I've never known it that a fucking tree takes off the damage from your axe rather than your axe doing the damage to the tree and shit and whatever else. But currently in the process, I'm so far through now. I spent 8 hours trying to fix a stupid little fucking thing that pissed me right off. I'm glad you found that funny, brother, because I really didn't. You've got no idea how coding messes your brain to the point you would just rather punch it.
Just looking at what you sent over, I thought, how is his brain not mashed right now?
Oh, it really was, man. That, like, to the point I had to stop. I had to give it an hour or something, come back to it, and I was like, "You're fucking joking me." It's never that easy.
And realise straight from there.
Yeah, and then, like I said, I followed it up by messing around with the wrong script.
Oh man.
See, again, I'm not used to it allowing two scripts of the same name,
No.
which that's what wasted an hour of my time. And I'm thinking, why is nothing I'm fucking changing anything? And I'm like, and then just by coincidence, I did something to look, and then it kind of showed me it was on the wrong one, and I'm like, oh, for crying out loud, you know, after all that, I'm there, and you're just taking a piss out of me right now. But it's just as frustrating because I'm doing stuff I'm supposed to be doing, and then it's not working, and trying to figure out why it's not working. And you're like, it makes no sense to me because if I look it up or I look at other people that have done it or whatever, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
And you're like, but suddenly it's not working for me, but it shows you it clearly working for them. And you're like, what have I missed here?
What have you done wrong, or like you say, what have you missed? What's your time scale on that? How many hours have you put into your progress so far?
12 hours.
12 hours. Wow.
A lot of it, like I say, was wasted on that fucking 8 hours yesterday.
Simple.
I had the hour wasted on that fucking wrong script.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did a bit today and got half of it working. And then again, it just makes no sense to me where I've basically got it to say that an axe is hitting it. And I've got all the checks in there to say that, yes, it's an axe hitting it and all that. But then as soon as I tell it to say only an axe can hit it, it's like, oh, an axe isn't an axe now. And I'm kind of like, why is it suddenly not an axe? You're telling me it's an axe, and then the line straight after it, it's not an axe. I'm like, so yeah, it's been highly frustrating right now.
Yeah.
But it's one of them. I know once I get to the point that it works, that's where I'll start flying again.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it generally is going to be rinse and repeat, but just understanding why things are not working is more important to me than fixing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because,
And like you say, it's been a few years since you've done this, right?
yeah, it's I was working with you when I last. No, I was working with Lee when I last did it.
Shit, that long.
That had been what, 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Man, that's crazy.
It's mad enough that I remember half of it, but it's like I say, a lot of it is just. I explained to you earlier that things are so backwards. It doesn't add up to me. That it's like in order for you to shoot a bullet from a gun to do damage, the player recognises the bullet to do damage to then recognise that a gun's shooting the bullet, rather than the bullet saying shoot the gun and then do damage.
It's a proper head masher. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I can tell you that now.
But apparently there's a guy you can pay for a fiver who's shit hot at it, but I don't know if he's still available. I might have to look him up.
For a fiver, I think I'll happily chuck a fiver your way just to save the headache for both of us.
And to be honest, for me, I haven't seen anything like it on. I suppose I should say it's on Roblox. I actually haven't said that bit. So, where I haven't seen any of that kind of game on there.
So
And to be
you're trying to
honest,
make something that's kind of going to stick out and catch the eye on. Oh, wait, that's something we're not really seeing.
yeah, it's similar. Don't get me wrong. It's hard to do a lot with the Roblox Studio, but it's easy enough to do this version if you can actually do it.
Yeah.
Like I say, a lot of it's just working through, and realistically, I'm not in a rush to get it done. I'm not in a rush to get it finished.
Well, like you say, you're not working against the clock for it, and time equals perfection in the end. I think if you kind of just take it in the stride with, see, the thing is as well, building a game is one thing, me playing a game is another, but we've got our personal lives as well, family, all that sort of stuff, and both kind of juggling a lot at the moment. But I think eventually, with the vision you've kind of, said this is what I'm kind of thinking. I kind of think, if you could pull that off, I think it'll be a hell of a game, and it'll be one that I would be looking to give a go. To be honest,
It's where I find out Keith streaming Roblox.
I'll stay away from that. I promise.
I hope you don't. If it's a good game, I want you playing it. It's where I turn around to you and go, what are you doing that for? You should be doing this with that instead. You'd be like, oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Not creepy anyone. No, I'm not giving no one shit.
Kind of covered two of our subjects for tonight with that. Is there anything else on with your building this game? Is there anything else you'd like to mention on that?
Not at the minute.
No.
It's just the fact it's there. It started. Obviously, I put the base map in.
Mm-hmm. Long process, but I think it'll be awesome when you it takes as long as it takes, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like I said, the idea for me was to make a game that people would play long term rather than short term. But it's also a game that you're not just going to be able to pay your way to winning it.
Which is good, because that's what a lot of games are based on nowadays.
Yeah, you get rewarded for what you do. So it's a lot. It'll be a lot of work for me.
But I think if anyone can do it, it'll be a brother.
Until I don't do it, and then I'm like, fuck it, I done it.
Up and coming for myself is this, for me, obviously I was going to kind of slot it in with weekly games, is obviously Assassin's Creed was out yesterday. Like I said to you earlier, brother, I'm kind of stuck between the two because I really want to play this, but then at the same time, I don't really like stopping a game halfway through to then only go back to it. I prefer to kind of just stick on one, really. But I'll be honest, it's only, if I look at this correct here.
Is it Mirage?
Mm-hmm. It's only 2 weeks today that Spider-Man's out, Spider-Man 2. So I think I'm my window gets slimmer by the hour, really. And I think for me at the moment, it's hard. 4 days trying to fit in 2 games, but obviously we've got the DLC for the Cyberpunk, which is Phantom Liberty. I did realise after I went off stream the other night is that I've actually got that installed ready. I didn't even realise. So obviously it's included in the game pack that I got with that. So that I'm debating whether just to kind of finish the grind with Cyberpunk and just do the Phantom of Liberty, then kind of limp through then till the 20th when Spider-Man will be out. I'm going to do a bit of rejigging towards that week there, because of moving a few things around to benefit myself, the channel, and a brother. Which I think for upcoming is one thing I would like to mention is we did say podcast every Friday, but unfortunately, yeah, again, jigging a few things around. My end is all my ends, not yours. Where on a Sunday we'll kind of hopefully come to some sort of decision on what day it'll be best to bring the podcast, whether it be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, whatever it is that's going to benefit me or a brother. But we will get there. So that will be one where if you do enjoy our podcasts, it's going to be one of them where if you just check the schedules and you'll see where we've slotted it in for the up and coming week, and say if it is later in of next week, I'd always mention it on my stream anyway if I was on beforehand. But no, for up and coming for me, like you say, it's Assassin's Creed, but then I got myself an absolute steal on it as well. The game should have cost me over 70 odd quid. And I got it for, I think it was £55. It was the standard rate, and game made a massive boo-boo. And
you did say.
Yeah, because of what I paid, you have to fulfill what you've already pre-ordered. And obviously it was only up a couple of hours. I never even realised. And obviously if I cancelled my pre-order and then reordered it again, it would have been at full price. So I did get an absolute steal. But that is one I do want to bring. I'm seeing mixed reactions for it though, I'll be honest. A lot of people, I'm hearing, it's just another Assassins, it's kind of dying off. But then there's a lot of people that go, no, the campaign actually, this story, actually has a meaningful in, I think it's 9 centuries back in Baghdad, I think, something like that.
To be fair, I noticed there's 55,000 people watching it currently.
Really?
Yeah.
I did get the ratings up 1 second. See, there you go, look, it's come straight up. See, I go off IGN, I don't know if anyone else does, but I always go off IGN. So IGN rates it out of 10, 8. So their comment on that is a score of 8 out of 10. Your tools, which can be easily worked into your combat but are invaluable during stealth, really shine in Assassins, especially when you upgrade them to increase effects range or dramatic additional effects. I don't think it's a bad rating.
I'll base it on HBR, to be fair.
On what, sorry?
HBR. Hobo Bro ratings. I knew you'd look it up.
I was actually looking that up there. You actually just mugged us off there.
I know. See, something I've most definitely learned along the way is I don't read ratings. I don't read reviews. I like to see with my own eyes to make my own decision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think critics are pretty quick to jump in nowadays as well. In anything, gaming, movies, films, sports, all that sort of stuff. Critics are there, whether you like them or not, but I think you're right there.
Well, my main issue is, for example, if you're going to go and rate this game, you're going to rate it based on the fact you quite enjoy Assassin's Creed, you don't mind the game, you know a fair chunk about it.
Yeah.
As opposed to me going to rate it, who doesn't particularly like the game. You know, I don't necessarily know there's the stories or anything. All I know is I played it and didn't like playing it, so I haven't played it since.
Mm-hmm.
So my ratings are always going to be down here somewhere because I think Assassins ain't that great, and then yours are going to be up here, which is why, ratings from someone else mean shit. It's what you think of the game yourself.
Yeah. And like you say, whether my opinion would be it's a 10 out of 10 and your rating would be 2 out of 10, it doesn't matter. I think it just comes down to whether you enjoy the game. And
I mean, to be fair, Miles was a good example, actually.
Yeah.
Because you rated it a bit higher than me. But I was more the fact that it didn't blow me away in any way. And so because I had Spider-Man fresh in my mind as well, It was
Yeah.
kind of like, yeah, it just didn't pop for me.
No.
But then, obviously, you being the one playing it was a bit more, probably made it that bit better.
Yeah. It's I think it's because obviously we had the fresh pack for the remaster, didn't we? Is where Miles just came with a free upgrade, and
Yeah.
it wasn't neither or there. But yeah, I know what you're saying there. Anything else for up and coming, or shall we move on to?
Did you not think about doing this split stream between games?
Split stream?
Yeah, where you was going to do like 2 days one game, one day the other game,
Yeah, yeah.
or does that just stop you getting into it? Do you reckon?
I think I did try that, didn't I? I did try it, and I just couldn't get back into one or the other.
It kind of made both shit where you were actually enjoying them first.
Yeah, and then you kind of get torn between right. Wait, there. I'm really hooked on this. Oh, but it's this day to play this game now, and yeah, it's kind of it was hard because it for me it took the excitement away from one, looking forward to playing that game, and two, not wanting to broadcast it. Because, and the reason being for that is because, say, Monday, Tuesday, Spider-Man, Wednesday, Thursday, Assassins. I can tell you now, when Wednesday, Thursday come and it's Assassins, I'm going to be going really frustrated because, wait there, I'm really hooked on Spider-Man 2 right now, but I've already said on my schedule I'm going to bring Assassins. So it kind of takes the element for me for not wanting to stream it that way because, wait there, I've already promised you another game I'm going to be playing split the week, but then at the same time it kind of does it frustrates me more as the player and streaming it, and I kind of find myself in a rut where I'm actually not enjoying it. That's the last thing I want for myself.
Yeah.
Whether it be the viewers are there or not, you know, I'm always grateful for the support, whether it's yourself, you know, newcomers, people that have been here before. I'm always grateful for it, but it's at the end of the day, I've got to enjoy it just as much as you've got to enjoy watching me play. And I think the moment that goes, you know, something's got to change somewhere along the line. But no, I can't remember what games I actually tried that with. But no, I do recall trying it, and it was a big no for me. And I watch certain streamers now, and they play. There's one I was watching yesterday. Know that protocol game I was playing in space.
Yeah.
He was playing that, and then the next day he was playing another, and then he was back to that, and then this. But then he found himself in a bit of a pickle where he was going, I'm actually really struggling to get back into the protocol because it's actually making me really want to play Dead Space. And I kind of thought, for me, I've never played Dead Space, but I kind of said I quite enjoyed that protocol. But wait there, he's finding out what I was feeling when I had the two games mid-balance. I think one of them was WWE, actually.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah, it was something in WWE. But for me, it's not one I'd consider be retrying anytime soon. For me as well, that was the other thing as well, is the controls.
Yeah.
You know, I know it doesn't take a lot, but you got to think as the player, you keep pausing a game just to have a look at the control layout, how often that pisses you off to keep having to check that. And you think to yourself, like, I should know it by now. And yeah, it's not nothing that will be coming by my channel anytime soon, unfortunately. So if you like Spider-Man, stick by for the 20th. If you like Assassins, that will be one. I think it'll be after Spider-Man. I think for me, it's one I'm going to be saving, and I hope when it comes to playing it, it's going to absolutely blow my mind away because, like I said on our last podcast, the past couple of Assassins I haven't really been able to get into. One was the was it Origins,
Valhalla.
and Valhalla. I couldn't couldn't really get into that. But this one does. It looks promising. Watching the trailer to it, the build up to it, it kind of had the first Assassin's feel to it. But yeah, it's one of them. It will be by my channel. It is here. I've got it here ready. It's killing me not playing it, but Cyberpunk, damn you. But yeah, it's one of them. Well, I'll get it on there eventually.
Right, 3 off-stream days to play. Oh, look, sorry, I completed Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, no.
To be honest, see that's the bit I find the most frustrating. Is like where you get a chance to play during the day, and you're actually hooked on a game that you want to play, and you're like, I can't really stream it. It's not worth me streaming it. But then that'd stop me playing, and I'd be like, oh, I just want to play it though.
Yeah,
You know?
I do have those moments where I don't know, like waiting to go and pick the kids up from school. I'm like, oh, wait, I've got a cheeky half hour here, or cheeky 45 minutes. I know for a full fact, half hour, 45 minutes. By the time I get set up, get started, probably fucking load the game. There'll be no point.
Yeah. See, I ended up doing that with Final Fantasy.
Did you?
Obviously streamed so far through, and then I was like, oh, I'll just do the. Basically, it was one of the boss grinds that lasts for about 3 hours for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's really not something people are going to want to watch.
No.
But then,
grind.
Yeah, before I knew it, I was kind of like, oh shit, I've kind of gone and done a temple and done this, that, and the other. And I'm like, yeah, I've kind of leapfrogged half the game now. And I'm like, you can't exactly go back and stream it because you're like,
no.
Sorry, folks, I've just skipped half the game, but we're back here. I'm not going to tell you what's happened because that'll take me too long. So we're just going to carry on. And
even though it doesn't make sense from the previous to now stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you don't really fancy going back and doing it for them either. I've just done it once. I'm not doing it.
And it's called a grind for a reason.
Yeah, one grind, not fucking two.
Anything else you'd like to cover for up and coming? I think I've kind of covered everything I needed there for upcoming for me.
Not really.
No, apart from, like you say, the beta that's going to be live this weekend. I think it's next weekend. It's on Xbox, I think. But obviously, it's the first year I'm going to be doing it via PlayStation. So,
well, PlayStation have the first early access, don't they?
Yeah, I've got I think it might even be live now. I'm not too sure.
That might be some of the gameplay I've seen. What?
Yeah, could be. Yeah. But I'll be one of I'm not one of them that will sit there and rinse the beta because I'd rather save the grind for when I'm actually playing it and I've got the game there and then, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the only thing I do appreciate in some respects was the fact that beta progress saved.
Does that still happen now? I don't think that happens on COD now, does it?
I honestly can't say. I haven't played a beta for fucking years, but before you used to grind 30 levels on it, and then at least when you started, you had your 30 levels.
Yeah.
Which it kind of made it actually worth playing the beta, otherwise it just weren't worth playing it.
It says here, all progress and any unlocked elements made and obtained in the Modern Warfare 3 beta will not carry over to the full game upon release.
There you go.
This means...
fuck that comment then. What a load of shit that is.
Yeah, which means when you start up the game, you'll need to start again from scratch. See, so that indicates to me... I do know, though, I loaded up the game earlier, a 7-day... Was it 7-day? It's like a login bonus, and you get a guy. But is he going to be beta only? It must be, mustn't it?
Well, it can't be, because there isn't 7 days of beta, is there? I thought it was 2 days PlayStation, 2 days cross-network, and then...
I think it's the whole lot over, isn't it? Because it's 6 days total, isn't it? 2 PlayStation, then it's Xbox, PlayStation, and then it's another 3 for all access for everyone. PC, Xbox, PlayStation, I think. Let me have a look here now.
But even then, that's still only equate to 7 days.
Beta dates. Let's have a look. There it is. So weekend 1, which is PlayStation early access, is October 6th to 7th.
So it's
Then
today and tomorrow.
8th till 10th. And then weekend 2 is early access PlayStation, PC, PlayStation, which is 12th to the 13th. And then open beta for all platforms, which is October 14th to the 16th.
You'd say actually, yeah, there's 10 days in that then.
Yeah. It's a good old run, that, isn't it?
It also seems a bit pointless.
Well, it's not going to carry over, is it? So it's not going to be one I'd be looking to do, to be honest.
I suppose it just gives you a little insight to the map and the gameplay, but if the sliding's anything that I've fucking seen, mate, you can slide halfway across a map. It's like power slides. I was like, what the fuck? Like the guy literally slides the whole length of the building, and I'm like, you got a fucking jetpack up your arse or something. He's like, wee, off he went. I'm like, fuck me.
They must have. They fucking must have.
Honestly, mate, because you know me, I hate the stop and go movement on Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
And as soon as I seen that, it was like I seen the guy jump off a thing. He lands down and he starts to run and he's going like this, and then suddenly he just out of nowhere just slides off, and I'm like, really?
Oh man. Oh. Anything else for upcoming? Or you
It's
still
finishing
sliding?
I can't do it no more. Yeah, but I'm hoping in some way that's a perk.
Yeah.
So that it's not just something that can happen, because that'll drive me insane.
Yeah. Do you see yourself playing it?
No.
No.
Not after seeing some of that footage.
Not even for the zombies?
No.
Fair enough. So that's HoboKeef slaying nights gone.
It's one of them. It's like I got enough going on without shit like that. To be honest, I think it just caused me too much frustration to play it.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Though, isn't it? It's mad when it's like that.
And then, like I say, when over half the lobby's got fucking bots on it already, and you're like, it's amazing how they've already got the bots for it, yet it hadn't been released in any way.
Yeah, it baffles me when you go on, you finally get on, like the day of release, and there's people that are already like prestige fucking 5. You know, you're like, really?
It's where they're walking around with gold guns because they played one match, and you're like, hey?
Yeah, they're the fuckers.
But Treyarch really don't care because they're still buying the game.
Exactly.
That's the reality of it.
Why change something if it's still paying the bills? Right, so there's one thing I'd like to cover, if it's all right with a brother.
Oh, yes. I'm looking forward to this one. Right, hold on, let me get comfy. Go on then.
Right, yeah. Drop this up on the screen here when it's ready.
You could just, like, flash them titties at me and I could see.
So, obviously, charity donations link back to currently what I'm wearing, which is Crohn's Colitis UK. It's a charity that I know pretty well, unfortunately, due to the circumstances of an illness that I deal with on a daily basis. Has put me in hospital on 2 occasions as well over the past few years. And I was diagnosed back in 2015 with ulcerative colitis proctitis. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty about it. In literally, it was, what is it now, 2015 diagnosed, and it was 2020 when things started to go downhill for me. And I'm here 3 years later, finding myself in a situation where it could be a procedure now that could completely change my life by having potentially a colostomy bag, which is something I wouldn't be not how can I put it, not it's not going to be one of those things. It will change my life if the procedure does happen, and it will be one of those where I know I'll have to overcome a lot, because it is a massive change in your life. Still waiting on results to find out.
Hopefully it's a change for the better.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, because there's that much medication that I take regarding to this is absolutely ridiculous. But either way, whatever way it goes, I have come up with the idea that I would just do a charity donation via my gaming platform, which really hasn't took off. And that's not a hint to say you need to donate. It's just, I don't think it's working properly via my channel. I'm going to have a look at it over the weekend because it is going to end on the 20th of October, 2 weeks. Link it in with Spider-Man.
You can link it into your profile if you need to.
Can you?
Something like that, yeah.
I'll have to have a look at that as well. But currently, guys, I'm running it via Sponsor Me, and I will read everything about it in a second. But I'm just going to view it here. So my target is £300, and I'm 38% there already. 8 donations, and I'm currently at £115. So let me get onto this here, and I'm going to put the link in. Start fundraising. One moment, guys. Oh, it's actually kicked me out, hasn't it? Pain in the ass. Let that log us back in. Fundraiser. There it is. Oh, no. That's not the right one, is it? There we go. There we go.
Nightbot's told me off, sorry.
Has he?
Stupid thing.
So here's the link if you did want to donate to my charity.
You don't get told off for doing it. I fucking did. Yeah.
So that's the link there that you're going to see. It's going to take you to my sponsor page there. Like you say, it's going to run in between from now. It started, was it 2 days ago, brother?
Yes.
Yeah. Started 2 days ago and are currently at £115. I'm very grateful for the people that have already donated. It's via my Facebook page, gaming and private. Obviously, I'm doing it via my workplace from next week. Really looking forward to that. And like I say, I'm trying to promote it as much as I can. But one thing I do want to stress, and I didn't realise until I actually set it up, I mentioned this to you earlier, brother, was every penny I get is going to the donation. It's not, none of it's coming to me. I don't want any money for it. I was actually kind of baffled by that, you know, I could actually take a percentage of it. I thought to myself, well, you know, you kind of put the thought in my head, you know, someone could always buy me a kebab at the end. I'd be quite happy with one of them. But no, any money.
You'd have to come and see me for that.
I'll
cut the dog open, you can have it.
Every penny that's raised will be going to that charity, Crohn's and Colitis UK. Hence, between now and the 20th of October, I'll be wearing this top. I've got a couple of tops. It's not the same top, trust me. There will be a banner behind me. I'm wearing the band. I've got the pin. I've got everything going. And like you say, I've finally set everything up at work ready for next week. But I'm going to read you the details on this and why, the basis of I want to raise the money for. So obviously it's awareness for Crohn's and colitis in the UK. The meaning by that is really you can look at someone and go, oh, they look all right. But are they all right? For me, you will never see my illness because it's an internal thing I have to suffer with, you know, and it's not nice. The downsides that come with IBD that I've noticed, especially over the last 3 years, is the anxiety, depression of going out and worrying about toilet facilities, uncontrollable bowel movements, painful stomach and joint pains, tiredness, dizzy and sickness moments, painful mouth ulcers, and many, many more. That's just literally just me tipping the iceberg there. You know, it can be a lot worse than that. But the bio I've linked in with this, and I'll read this from the page I've already set up. So it says, I have a target in mind, and it's to get awareness out there for people to understand this illness. So obviously Crohn's and colitis, and what can come of this. I was diagnosed back in 2015 with ulcerative colitis proctitis. But over the last 3 years, things have gotten worse for me and has changed my life on a daily basis. For example, always tired, stomach pains, sickness like no other. My treatment is now currently at a crossroad where 6 colonoscopies, if you don't know what that is, have a look on Google.
Don't look on Google.
6
Just look up the meaning.
6 colonoscopies later, and now I find it a stage where one more medication being added to all my current medication for this illness, or a temporary or permanent stoma bag. I've had access to the IBD nurses at Royal Stoke Hospital who have looked after me since 2018. This is a crucial line, and this helps, having someone to talk to instead of waiting for hospital appointments. I would like to give back to these nurses, as without them I'm not sure where I'd be in life, without their help, and I'm only 28, and this illness can be mean. So that just, it goes to show, like, you know, not all of the NHS is shit. I can tell you now, you know, this charity gives back to how making awarenesses of facilities. But for me, the nurses that have helped me over the last, God knows how many years now, what, 5 years. And it can just be a simple phone call of, I don't know, it's not something you wake up with and just go, it's going to be a bad day today. It happens instantly. Whether, you know, for me, I didn't come to terms with it. Not even after the first time I was in hospital with it. It's when I started working for Royal Mail, kind of got away from me again. I kind of got back on top, but I finally started to get away from me, started to feel a bit down again. And I thought to myself, now I found myself at a point in my employment with this company where, shit, if I get taken into hospital again, what's going to happen? So I had to make that decision on work. Already know that I have an illness, but now it's at a greater part where it's more aggressive. And I find myself here now at Royal Mail where I kind of find myself doing a charity donation, and I'm kind of proud that I can openly talk about what I go through. And that's just come by my manager speaking to him on a weekly basis, making him understand. It can be the union rep who I have a quite good communication line with. And the first thing he did is he come up to me, put his hand on my shoulder and goes, looking at you, you look completely fit as a fiddle. but I'm not. I'm not no spring chicken, and I'm only 28.
Yeah, that's my fucking line, boy.
And that's just literally just down to, unfortunately, the illness doing its thing. I've had to make a lot of decisions in life where I can't play football like I used to. There's one thing I used to absolutely love, and just many other things. So between now and the 20th of October, I'm going to try my best to raise as much money for this charity. Like I say, every dollar, pound, whatever it is that goes into this will be going straight to that charity. I won't be getting anything. But I want to say, 20th of October, I'd like you all to come back on a special edition, which should be podcast number 8 for HoboKeef, where we will do the podcast as normal as we do. And towards the end of that, live via the podcast, I will shave my head. Just like that. Just like that. And that will be just the icing on the cake to kind of say, you know, you guys have give, I will give by losing my hair. But man, it's something I'm kind of proud with. And I think if I'm right, my brother's going to be doing it as well. Is this correct?
Yeah, I said I would happily do it with you.
Yeah. So I appreciate
camaraderie and all that. A brother is never alone.
No, that's it.
Like I say, my shavers have been sat here since we've had it. Maybe not do that.
But yes, the 20th of October, that is when the event will come, the fundraiser will come to an end, and I will announce how much I've been able to raise via your support. But like I say, everything, I'm making a list of people. So if you do donate, please do put your name. Love the little clipper there. Love that. That's a razor. You're not bicking me. Bloody hell. I want it to come back. It's get it off, lad. Oh, I will. Don't worry. What was I going to say? Yeah,
donate a bit extra. I'll let you be the one that does it.
There you go. There you go. You can.
Fuck me, I'm giving it now. Right, I'll be on my way in a bit.
Come and do it. Come and do it. But no, 20th of October, it will be a Friday, even though I did just say our podcast won't be every Friday, but that will be the date.
Special editions, we can make exceptions.
Most definitely. The podcast will run as normal. I'll close the podcast with a brother, obviously, with how much I've been able to raise, and then the daunting moment of shaving the hair live on camera.
Do we get eyebrows or what?
No, they're staying. They are.
It's on your head. Come on.
Just the head. Yeah, just the head.
What's this then? This the head.
That's the face.
There up is a head.
Face. But no, I there we go. There we go. Got a comment there. Keep the brows.
I could see you as an albino. That would just go down real well.
I'll have to get the red eye things for your eyes. Just...
do you remember Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to say too much, but
Nope.
yeah, you'll have to get the eyebrows like he did. You remember?
Yeah. And because I can't grow face hair, I'm like 50 each, 50 brows each brow's 50. Wow.
It's already at that. We're at 100.
It'll cost a lot more than that to unfortunately, you're going to have to donate a ton of money to get them gone as well.
100 quid, ton of money.
Go on then.
Oh, how much would you kill me for doing that to you?
Wow. It's all for a good cause in it, I suppose. It's
All right. How much would your missus hate me for doing that to you?
well, if she can listen right now, she can she'll drop a comment and let you know. I could always draw them on, couldn't I?
That's what I mean, man. You'd have to get that pencil out and just she can practice on you.
Let's keep them brows. And there we go. But no, it's one of those. It has a meaningful thing for me. It's close to home, but I have found myself, especially in the last 6 months, up and downs. They'll come in regularly, but I'm not embarrassed by what I go through. And just like you say, the awareness.
Not anymore.
No. And the awareness I could get out there, I could talk for hours on it. But just to give something back to the charity, it's just something I'd like to do. And like I say, we're already in the process of that. And I see we've got a bit of an argument going on here. You sure we'll be fine? For the eyebrows, I'll throw it out there. The eyebrows, right? For each eyebrow, come on. Someone's got slammed here by Nightbot again.
Oh.
Each eyebrow will cost one person £100, and I highly doubt you'll pay that.
For each eyebrow?
Each eyebrow.
It's a 200 quid.
Yeah. 200 smackaroonies in that cash pot, and it'd happen. Oh, fuck. It's the last time I let you help me make a character.
Well, we'll see about that.
No. And like you say, it's still, 2 weeks away. So, but I appreciate all the support. And if you do donate, please do just put your first name or second name, whatever it is, just because I am currently working through a list.
Or even a Twitch name.
Down, sorry, and I will be reaching out to you direct once the charity is done, just to say how much I appreciate and grateful I am for you guys, just even for where I'm at now, and I'm still 2 weeks away from closing the pot. But no, it's nice to see the support in something that not a lot of people know a lot about, you know. But no, we'll keep it going. We'll come off the eyebrow subject right now.
Oh man, that'd be even worse. Just think I pay one and I only get one eyebrow.
I didn't think that fucker through, did I?
I was thinking of the people's eyebrow, like, well, this is one's for cranes, one's for colitis. Which one do you want to keep? You know.
Oh no.
To be fair, you're lucky because, like, I think it's a great thing. And just to reiterate, obviously, I've known you the best part of 10 years now. It's not quite that long, but it's been a good 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
We've come a long way since that first day at Ashbrook or whatever it was, Ashmole.
Next to the Wasps ground, is that correct?
I can't remember that one where you thought I was an absolute bellend to you because you turned up and wanted breakfast, and I'm like, "What the fuck are we doing? No, we're meant to be working, boy."
I'm on the phone like, Lee, he's asking me to do work. He's only been here 2 minutes. I've not even had my fucking breakfast. Yeah.
But no, it was. But obviously, I've worked with you a lot since then, and let's be honest, I didn't really see much about it, and that's coming from me that worked with you at the time and
stayed away, worked away, working away.
There was a lot of things we went through that you'd never have had a clue.
No.
And it was only after we pretty much both went away from there that it all came to light afterwards so much.
Yeah.
Again, going back to Stoke, you've mentioned to me a few times the fact that actually you don't tend to speak to your doctors as much as what you'd like, and a lot of it is the nurses.
Yeah.
You know,
That helpline.
yeah. But even just getting that contact off them, and not leaving you in limbo for months and months. Like,
no.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm quite disappointed with the NHS right now.
Yeah.
Not so much for the job they do, because yes, they have a tough job, and that's nothing bad against them like that. But I don't mean to be funny. In my life, in the last 15 years, I've needed to see a doctor once, and I've needed 3 ambulances. And the doctor I got to see said he'd write off and come back and tell me what was going on, and I never heard of him again.
Yeah.
And the 3 ambulances I rang, one involved an awful lot of blood and someone dying, and none of them ambulances turned up. And I'm like, what exactly am I paying for here? Because
It's not good.
3 times in my life I've asked for somewhere, and you've basically said no.
Yeah. And that's meant to be your lifeline.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, obviously you know the situation. That one of the ambulances was the other day, and I ended up taking myself, and that was an absolute joke. I'll tell you, one ambulance did turn up, but I didn't ring for that one. But in all fairness, that actually probably was the one I was more bothered about.
Yeah.
So,
like you say, it's the NHS. I think it's a sore subject for a lot of people to talk about. But
however, I will back it up on the flip side of it, where my partner's just come out of Derby, Derby Royal Oak, is it? Mm-hmm. And she said she couldn't fault them at all. They were absolutely great to her. The ones that were there.
See, and that's nice to hear. Into it's like you say, the two times I've been in, the first time I weren't even on the gastro ward. I was literally on the short stay, and I was in there for 10 days. And even the doctor says he needs to be moved because he ain't in for short stay, because this dude doesn't seem to be going home.
Ooh.
And then the second time,
I noticed you skipped over that bad boy.
What's that?
Have you not seen what's being said here?
Yeah, I'm ignoring that. I can't read that. I haven't got.
Is that one not worth discussing?
No, you're on about this.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. No. That would be a painful one.
The best part is I'll get that out of you for free.
No, but like you say, the donation will be. It is on now. I think I've just. What's that? Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, Adam, for the donation. Thank you very much. I've only just seen your message here. Sorry, I was just too busy reading this here. So if I refresh that now, ta-da! We're at 120 now. So thank you very much. Like I say, anyone that does donate, I will be making a list of yous, and I will be reaching out once it's done. But yeah, I do recommend, if you want to know, one, how the charity ends, on the 20th, I'd pop in and I'd stay, because then you get to watch us have the shave of the head, and it's all for a good cause, isn't it, I suppose? So yeah, that is everything my end. Is there anything else you'd like to cover before we go off?
Oh,
apart from my eyebrows.
I'm thinking about that chest, boy. I mean, you think you got it bad. I mean, like, some of us actually can grow hair,
I know, right?
Oh, better not do that. I might get done for exposing titties on stream.
That's my answer to that.
You're not open to this one, no?
Hey,
You're not open to this idea.
no.
How's about I let her wax your eyebrows instead?
Oh man, no, because I guarantee that'll be one area my hair won't come back.
Oh. So to be fair, I'm trying to grow mine nice and like, you know.
I know I've normally had mine cut by now, and it's
I'm
like
almost at a Vegeta. You know, super sane.
mine ain't as long as that, but it's getting there. But it's going to be a fair whack. That's going to come off on Friday, the
I
20th.
still can't see you as skinhead though.
Yeah, it's where I go to work, and he accidentally chucked me in the back of a police van. He's gone out. Fuck, I haven't.
And then you guarantee it's going to rain.
Yeah,
You're going to forget your hat. See, I'm all right. I got my Hobo hat. You know.
Yeah. You see, the only time I can see him arresting me is if the eyebrows go as well.
Oh, I told you we'll get a pencil. You'll be all right. I'll
Anything
send you
else?
a marker pen. Make it permanent.
That's it. The brows all staying. There we go.
Hey, look. In all honesty, regardless of it, we've got to have a bit of fun with what we're doing. Ultimately, there is a serious message behind it, and that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
We just want to try and give you guys something to get rewarded for the efforts.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you know, I do feel like, you know, I've got to give something, even though I don't have to. Just doing what I'm doing now, raising the money, is enough. But I feel like, you know, getting you guys to work towards something, which is a HoboKeef.
To be fair, apparently I wear a wig anyway. I mean, like, a lot just moves, like,
yeah. It looks like one of those Lego hairs. That should.
Yeah, just look. It's like literally.
So yeah, it's like you say that, like you did point out there is a very serious message about behind it, shall I say? Sorry, but no, I do want to say I really do appreciate you for any support, and if not, honestly, it's not the end of the world. But it just gets a message out there that not a lot of people know a lot about. And like you say, you witnessed it firsthand, where working close, working away from home, staying in hotels, and all this sort of
I never understood why you got a personal toilet, and it's like,
yeah, yeah. That was why.
That's to the extreme that we knew fuck all about this.
Yeah, and the fuckers, when I left, they still didn't let me take it, even though the surgeon had to remove that from my arse. But no,
that's things people wouldn't even dream about.
No.
Let's be honest.
And like you say, diagnosed back in 2015, we are now in 2023, where I finally feel comfortable in openly talking about what it's like and what.
They get too comfortable being open.
No. I've already had 6 of them fuckers. I don't want any more. But no, like I say, leaving it on a positive note. The link is in the chat there. I will, when I am live, I will be. He says the link is there. Where has it gone?
Also, if anyone actually wants the link that can't find it, just message him.
Yeah, I am on all social medias.
Can just do it on here if you can't find him anywhere else. You know.
Yeah. Just drop, ask, and I will more than happy send over the link. Yeah, and I think that is pretty much everything, brother. If there's anything else you want to mention.
So next week we're unsure generally if there is actually going to be 100% a podcast. That's my side again. We are aiming for midweek rather than the weekend, didn't we?
Yeah.
So just put that one out there. As far as it stands, it should all go ahead.
Yeah.
If anything changes, Keith will update you.
Yeah, most definitely.
No, I don't think there's a fat lot more to give for that.
No, and like you say, if we do get the podcasting in the week, I will bring the charity thing up again. And like you say, I'll bring an update on where the pot's at. So yeah, it's one of those. And like I say, I really cannot thank enough for the people that have already donated. You, missus, thank you very much.
Yeah. I love the fact she gets the credit for this.
It's her name that's on it.
It's my bank account.
But no, honestly, I can sit here and laugh about it all day. But like I said, there is a message behind it. There's one thing I am looking to do. It might not even be possible. You ain't aware of this, brother. Neither is my missus. I am currently in negotiations, I'll say, with the nurse team at Royal Stoke, where I would like to get a brief message to them and hopefully get a reply back before the 20th of October, where, it's just my gratitude to them, and I can't thank them enough for what they've done and what they do on a daily basis. And like I say, the donation is for that charity to get the message out there, I suppose. So like I say, I'm going to be in close contact with Royal Stoke for once. It's not going to be about my ass. It's hopefully going to be about, just
about
me.
The women that looked after it, yeah?
Yeah. But yeah, that is pretty much everything. That's everything here. So, but yeah, I'll keep you all updated. And like you say, if you do need to know the charity link for the donation page, let us know whether I'm live on Twitch streaming. I'm more than happy to whip the link in and get it in there.
If you gotta get hold of him, get hold of me.
Yeah, that's it. And that is everything from this end. And are you all good that end, brother?
Well, I could do with yeah, I'm good, brother.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just need to clear up something about the fact I would not actually cut my dog open, right? I noticed I mentioned this a while back, and it was resounding in my head that I actually would not cut my dog open, but he did rob a kebab the other day, which was kind of a personal joke between me and a brother.
Yeah, I'm still very upset about. All donations to the charity are very much appreciated, but kebabs will not be turned away. Okay. And between now and the end of the charity donations, no kebabs were harmed. Okay, just get that out there as well.
They all went to a better place.
That's it. So no, that's everything, guys, from Hobo and Keef. And like you say, if we don't catch you next week, we will catch you most definitely on a special edition for the charity close and a live shave, hopefully of head hair, nothing else. Yeah, there's another voice in the room now.
I can see some random stubble on that chin. Does that count?
No.
Oh, come on. I mean, to be fair, I'll shave the beard with it because it just makes sense. But
yeah, I might just keep the stubble because they might go, fucking hell, he can grow some on his face.
I can see that little slug under your nose right there. It's disturbing almost. I think that's the most I've ever seen you with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How
her the brows are going. He's relentless, he is, isn't he?
Tell him when I wait till I see him.
Oh, there's an open threat now.
It's not a threat.
She says, wait till she sees you.
Hey, me or him?
Him, not you.
You like seeing me? I'll bring biscuits.
Yeah. And a cake. But no, guys, that's everything from this week. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad we kind of left that on a very nice, bubbly end there. And like you say,
Don't bubble too much.
no, try not to. I will be hopefully going live in the next 10 minutes again for a little bit of Cyberpunk. So if you see us go back on, that is why. But we shall see how I feel. Depends here if I'm going to get beaten up over here for a chest waxing, fighting over my eyebrows. But we shall see.
I will very much reserve my comment for a text message for that one.
Please do. We'll keep it PG towards the end. But no, thanks to everyone that's come by tonight. Like you say, last week we missed it, personal reasons, but we are back. And like I say, if we don't catch you in the week for a podcast, I'll keep you updated. But we will definitely be back on the Friday the 20th, where the shave will happen. So yes, guys. So thanks again. And goodbye.
What about the legs? Are we allowed the legs?
No, I'm quite no, because I wear shorts on a daily basis for work.
Exactly.
No.
Chest hair, chest wax, chest wax, chest wax, chest wax.
500 quid for a chest.
Oh, go on, Kieran.
We hit that target.
Chest wax, chest wax.
If you hit 500 in total.
If I hit 500, it's going to be top hair and a chest wax, right? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just asking the question. I'm not saying you have to.
Look, he's there again. Agreed. He needs to bugger off. He's in. Yeah, he's in because he ain't going to lose no fucking hair.
He can help me do it.
No, but he's donating towards yours. You can't moan about it.
When I set this donation page up, it did say there was no need for loss, but for fuck's sake.
No, anyway, right, I will just point this out before you agree to that, because I was stitching you up quite nicely. Well, because you'd have got 3 for your figure.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have had 100 each for your eyebrows. Well, there's 500.
No eyebrows.
So you'd lost both eyebrows and a chest in one, and you wouldn't have had to pay anymore.
No, eyebrows got to stay.
So
I'd like to read that message. You'll see what I'm saying.
We'll all that now. So 500 total would be head and chest wax.
200 or less is head on top of your head. Above
anything below 300 would just be the mop. Anything above 300
is the chest.
Touching 500 would be the chest. And I think
I will point out the chest is only Keith.
no.
Oh yes.
Brothers to the fucking end.
Yeah. Brothers joining this and this.
Can we get Charles' opinion on that? Can we just go to the fourth official over there?
He's saying I should have my chest done if he's doing this.
Yeah, you're in there together. Yeah.
You piss off.
No, she just said yes to that.
No.
She said you're on your own, brother.
No, she didn't.
I don't think she did.
You're in it together. Brothers in arms and all that.
You're kind of screwing up my pants to be the one that donated it now.
500, that's a hell of a target. 300 is my base target. That's just head hair.
We'll leave this for discussion, shall we? Leave your comments below and let us know.
Yeah. I would say we'll take it to VAR, but that's just not right.
Oh, you're fucked then, ain't you, for doing VAR? You're on your own there, definitely.
No.
Did you hear about that bloke on that game?
No.
He had something like I think it was 9,500 to one bet or something, and it would have been bang on if that that Diaz goal had stood.
Really?
Yeah, that was the one goal that fucked it up for him.
I bet that's what they're looking at. Fuck, if we let this goal stand, we've got to pay that motherfucker.
Language.
No, that's it. That was like 950 grand or something he'd have got off it.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That is mad.
And for them to come out and go, yeah, we got it wrong. It's like, really? That just, oh man, that'd be a killer. Right. I'll leave you to it then, brother.
Yes. Thanks again, guys, for stopping by. And we will see you soon.
Enjoy your chocolate, that message.
I will. Bye-bye.
Yeah.